Put the needle on the record.
Put that needle on the record, Knicks fans, because we are now 2-0 against the crybaby Philadelphia 76ers. After that incredible 8-0 run and the final 30 seconds of game 2, we walked away with the victory. The Sixers, of course, they're crying in their cornflakes this morning. They're crying in their Cheerios. They're crying in their Tostios, if anyone used to shop at the Acme supermarket. Oh, the garden was shaking last night, and I could tell you firsthand as I was there. It was rocking. It was rolling. It was one of those times. Is it 94 all over again? I don't know. But you know what? It was a fun game to watch DiVincenzo drill that go-ahead 3 with 13 seconds left. It was it was classic. It was crazy. Then to watch the Hartenstein, you rang, basically swat Maxey shot. Then the OG, the Anunoby, with his 2 clutch free throws. And then Embiid's potential game-tying triple. He takes a game-tying 3 and doesn't make it. You know, that's the person I wanted to shoot, my three-pointer. That's the guy, I want my 7-foot-plus center out on the wing shooting threes. That's how I want to end the game. But you know what? It's the Nova Knicks. It's the Cardiac Knicks. You got to give big props to that. It was a wild 30 seconds. It was a pleasure to be there. It was awesome. It was outstanding. You once again had Brunson not playing well. He did lead the way with 24 points, but it was an ugly night again. 8 for 29, but he had that one big 3 when he was 1 for 6 from deep, but he had the one big 3. It was Josh Hart again. It was all Hart again. 21 points, 15 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, and DiVincenzo dropping in another 19, and of course the big 3. Embiid, of course, 34 and 10 with 6. Maxey, 35 and 10 and 9. Both played well, but no other Sixer beyond those 2 guys scored 10 points. Maxey, of course, he missed a shoot around, so there was speculation that he wasn't going to play. He had a undisclosed illness. It wasn't the Jordan game. That's definitely for sure. We got to figure out a way to get Brunson back on track. His scoring is going to be needed going into Philadelphia. There's a lot of criticism for this game, and Embiid. I like Joel Embiid as a player. He's a little bit of a whiner, though. He is a whiner.
And trying to sing around.
We should be 2-0, so we good. We gonna win this series. We gonna win this. We know what we gotta fix. We did a better job today, so we gonna fix it. But we're the better team, and we gonna keep fighting.
Can't even look into the camera when he's saying this. Shoulda, coulda, woulda, Joel. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. And of course, Nick Nurse is gonna talk about how he tried to call that timeout, but the officials didn't give it to him. How he's going to cry and whine about it. The 76ers spokesman told NBC News that the team will file a complaint with the league over the officiating in game 1 and 2. You lost. Man up, suck it up. You lost. You're going to your home court. Don't worry about what you should have done. Don't worry about what you could have done. Worry about what you done did. And now there's a replay. This just came out this morning. There's a replay supposedly circulating around that Jalen Brunson possibly fouled or committed a foul, adding new controversy now to the 30-second the 30-second issue. Now they're saying that Brunson held Maxey on the inbound pass. And that's what their speculation is. Not talking about the fact that you let DiVincenzo drill that 3. I don't want to talk about that. You don't want to talk about you only had 2 guys. You had 2 guys score 30 plus and no other guy score 10. We don't want to talk about that. We want to talk about every little ticky-tack thing there is. And you're probably saying, Tim, you could say this because you guys won because the Knicks won. No, it's basketball. It's playoff basketball. Saddle up, strap it up, and if you don't like it,
well, boo fucking who?
You don't like it, that's just the way it is. And I love it because now they're having Sixers fans, this is all from CBS Philadelphia, they're showing all these views of when Maxey tried to escape around Brunson, and you could clearly see the guard grabbing him at the hip, which impeded his way. That stopped him. You are going to, and they are blowing this shit up. Like and I love it because of the fact that they're not actually showing the entire play. They're showing screenshots. They're not showing the continuation of what happened. They're showing segments of the shots. That's what they're showing. Not the fact that Maxey got basically manhandled between Brunson and Hart on that play. We don't want to talk about that. There's always good winners. There's always good losers. Embiid has never been a good loser. And you should never, and I should rephrase it. You should never be a good loser. But you cannot blame everyone else for what happened. You lost the game at the end. At the end of the day, you want to take this over. You want to close it. You want to do something about it. You go into your home court and you win. You had a team down by 5 with 27 seconds. And you lost. Just that's it. That's it. We're not going to talk about how the Knicks absolutely destroyed the Sixers on the glass in game 1 to 23 offensive rebounds, which turned into 26 second chance points. Now the Sixers did much better, and the Knicks only totaled 12 offensive rebounds and just 12 second chance points. So you know what? You have to look at that. You have to look at the fact that Maxey's playing lights out. You have to take a look at the fact that, like I said, Brunson is still struggling. He's had 55 shots in 2 games, 16 for 55. He is a guy that, he needs to click. He needs to figure it out. And the scary thing is, if Brunson figures it out soon, this series is over. You got Thursday night, 7:30. Here the Sixers are 20-5 with Embiid in the lineup at home. So this series is far from over. And I love that about people. People are like, well, this series is over. Well, no, this series is far from over. You still have tough games in Philadelphia. You go into Wells Fargo. Wells Fargo is not the most hospitable place to play. I quasi have season tickets over there as well. So will I go in there? I don't know. I don't know. But right now, you need to figure this. The Sixers need to figure it out. You got 2 games in Philly. You go back to New York, then you go Philly, then New York. My birthday's on May 4th, so kind of excited. If there is a game 7 and I get to go there on my birthday, that would be nice. That would be nice if possible. But at the end of the day, the Nova Knicks won again. They did what they needed to do. They created their opportunities. They did something that no one thought they could do. And we're going to sit there and we're going to watch Philadelphia whine about it. I think going back to that old Boston Yankees series years ago, nothing's over till it's over. Yogi Berra, nothing's over till it's over. Let's just hope Brunson gets hot. Let's just hope Hart is still the driving catalyst. And let's hope DiVincenzo keeps knocking down those big threes. And we can go from there. Don't forget, we got the Knicks draft. We got draft tonight, of course, on Thursday. So make sure you stay tuned for New York Football Giants. Go to Online Big Blue Sports. And again, put the needle on the record. This is Tim. This is New York Knicks 3-and-D playoff edition. And I'm out of here.